Every now and then people come up to me and they ask, hey, at your tutor friend, or hey, at I tutor you, how did you pass your PTC at 17 years old? Matter of fact, how did you pass your PTC at all? And so I'm gonna just give it to you straight. After I found out what a pharmacy technician was, I went ahead and I signed up for the RX Tech exam. That's a course that prepares you for the PTCE, and it was actually like overly helpful. I'm not familiar with any other course just because RX Tech exam was the one that I took. I took it because it's fully online. It was also very easy and affordable. It was also overly easy to use. I signed up for that course, kind of like sped through it for about 2 weeks, did okay on the quizzes. A lot of the information was common sense to me. I didn't pass my first try. Mind you, that was like 2 weeks though, and I didn't really study, if we're gonna be fair. Now I have to be like, oh, I didn't really study for real because I didn't pass, but I genuinely didn't study for real. But when I did study, I went over all the information that was in the RX Tech exam course. And they're goated for this because they actually provided us with Quizlets. The top 200 drugs is a major portion of that exam. Because I had already taken it before I had actually like really studied for it, I knew what was going to be on the exam firsthand, at least, because you could technically just look up that information. Anyways, I used their Quizlet to memorize the top 200 drugs. I used their Quizlet to remember like abbreviations like PO means by mouth and PRN means as needed, some of which you may already be familiar with if you've done stuff in healthcare, or if you just know, you just know. And I personally like to rely on what the course provided me with as opposed to Quizlets that other people had made, because the course is accredited, of course, by the Pharmacy Technician Board. They really know what's going to be on the exam. And so in my head, if you want to pass the exam, then you should use the information that they're giving you. And that goes for any course. If you're preparing for an AP exam, use information that College Board gives you, for example. I can't really say any YouTuber really helped me prepare for the exam. I would watch some YouTube videos here and there for specific things like top 200 drugs. There is this one really good YouTube video that's like 30 minutes long. I watched that over and over. Mainly though, I was in school at the time and I was able to study the Quizlets and go through my course multiple times, specifically the practice tests, the ones that are unlimited, because there are some practices that you can only take a limited amount of times. Other than that, I rewatched a lot of the course videos and I just spammed Quizlet, and that's what helped me get my certification. After that, it took me about a month to a month and a half to really focus on studying to pass the certification exam. And I do work as a pharmacy tech now, so if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I hope that helped.